Hello, good night. We're in the background doing some social media work as usual, so just give us a few minutes. We'll be right with you. I'm muted. Okay. Hello. Good night and welcome. If I'm not different. Alright. I'm keeping the mic in front of me. So hopefully you won't hear too much of the fan. Good night, everybody. Good night, Lady Midnight. How you doing?
It's foolish, that's off your mouth. Do I have a let me see a raps.
I don't have a rap. That's it. Hi, Rashawn. Oh shit, forgot shoes.
Lady Midnight says she's doing great. Thanks for checking up on her. She appreciates it.
Good. Happy to know you're okay. Well, how much people in the room now?
I don't know. I think five. I haven't even done the social media stuff yet.
We haven't. Oh, guys, you're waiting on the room to populate up before we actually start. I'm just putting on some clothes. Wait, nah, I don't think I need socks for this. Customize items. Do you guys like my floor? Look, that's footprints. I can make footprints on my floor. Oh, so cute. Anyways, let me get back to this. Where's our donation?
Guts underscore the underscore ISLAND 56 donated $10. Guts on the island. Guts and guts on the island. Island.
Oh, thank you for the donation. Wow, that's a good way to start off the night. Welcome there. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, that. Who made that donation?
I don't know. It just said guts on the island.
I not me. Not me here. Let me go. Oh, this dude. I'm gonna make this real quick. You should customize something. I want this to be customized. Orange, nah. Caro. Light blue. That sounds cute. Let's say light blue. So that's another tool. This one because I just got it. Oh, this blue is nice.
It reads across street guts on the island. Oh, it stated that way. It says 56 on it.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Wes, I blame Wes. He started this. He made a new thing. Congrats. That's done.
And I'm doing it too then right there. But where's your phone? So you can see the chat. Because I can't do that anymore. I just had a Facebook a few years ago.
Where is the... If you're looking for me, you better check under the sea. What? Sea lab under the sea lab. What? Are y'all on... Good night, Danny, before that happens. Good night, sir. How you doing? Oh shit, earthquake? Damn. How am I supposed to do this? It's a very weird time right now. It's very weird. This whole year need a do-over. Shit is just weird. C-Lab 2020. What is C-Lab? Who is that? Should I know who that is? What is going on? Mm, there's a rock, but unless I do this. Then go up. So I've already told me this trick. And I did it 5 times. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go collect these. My bobs right here. What kind of fish should I have catched? What are you? Sea bass. The one time I actually want sea bass, I hope it's out there. Are you a sea bass? Come here to me. Oh, if anybody's island is open and you want visitors, let me know. Thank you. Come on, let's go for something. Who knew? Now, when I'm done with this, I'm going to make 20 grand worth of note mail tickets. Put these things to use because mail does have pack them up and not using them. So let's get to that. Oh, I see a fish. Fine. The meteor, the star shower that was very stingy last night. I don't like that. It was very much stingy. I don't know why. What time is it? Oh shit. It's almost 10. It's almost 10. Do I have to sell any shells? No, no. Spend bells to buy items. Okay, I know it's coming by. Run! Well, that's 7 minutes, but still, run! Take everything I have. I want to sell. It's the next donation. I don't know.
Guts underscore on underscore ISLAND 56 donated $5. My island is always open. It's guts on the island.
Why do you have to be so weird? I don't even have a comment to that donation. Other than thank you. I really don't know what else to say. Zero words. Well, I'm almost done with the social media stuff, so give us a few more minutes, but at least y'all can see me. So we're done with this, right? So 2 more fishes. What time is it? I have 5 minutes. Run.
It says new bed sheets. I like it.
Okay. Thank you. Nice to know you're watching our bed sheets. Thanks a lot. I don't know what to say. Frick that. Frig. Got the items. Oh my god! Alright, you know what? Check. Oh boy, what on this?
Sudanese nuts donated $10. YEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeee
Thanks for the donation. We are very much in here. I, what is with y'all and so many letters? Can you turn this up? I can't fish properly.
Stop. I'm screaming right now. Stop. Leave it.
Enough so I can hear the music. Alright, yeah, yeah. What time is it? Oh
What
shit.
time? Oh, you have to stop.
Done, done, yeah, that good. I try upon a fish for the damn place lock.
Seth, stop it. think that was a malfunction.
That was a malfunction, guys. Very, very sorry. Um, Never felt more ignored in my life. What happened? I didn't say thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
For who?
Cornelius. He said, I've never felt more ignored in my life.
Didn't we say who, they were sick of these nuts? What do you mean?
Aren't you the word there? Sudanese, Sudanese nuts. Aren't you that guy?
He said, yeah, we in here. Yeah, we spoke about his donation. What are you talking about?
These emojis though.
Meta's on.
Good night, Meta. How you doing?
Oh, Robinson. Robin should
And
be here.
Robin's here.
Yeah.
Robin, do you wanna come over? Or is your island open right now? Um, I want to go somewhere, but I don't see any open islands right now. So for now, I'm just trying to get my nutman to get up. Where is that bug loving dude? I can open. Wait, one on the chatter jump. I just ate. Okay, why is stated? Okay. Why? What happened? Okay, I'm moving on. I just ate 5 bowls of rice and beans and stuffed. Congrats to you, Danny. I was talking about how silent the stream was. Oh, I think because the mic wasn't working. So maybe I never hear anything. I'm still a little hungry. I thought you said you're stuffed. If you're stuffed, that means you're not hungry. Are you okay? I'm good. I'm just here playing this. I'm trying to find this bug, the dude. I love bugs. I can't find him. Can't find this dude. You, Mr. Sir.
Okay, guys, what's going on? It's today is really an Empress stream, but I'm gonna be on the mic today for the most part. Sorry, it took a whole 30 minutes to get ready. This is crazy. I hate this. We got to start doing things like a half an hour before the time so that we can have everything ready. Make sure the audio check. What happened? You want the juice? Huh? Oh, you're sitting up? Okay. 1 second, guys. You have to come over a little bit more, though. I feel like having chocolate cake. So, well, this stream is one of wait a minute, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, is a 3-part stream. It's really a 4-part stream, but the fourth part of the stream is going to be a post stream. So I'll give you guys the big rundown of what's going on. It's a lot to talk about because of obviously all of the protests going on around the world and all this other stuff. It has not been a mentally. I have not been mentally well in the last 3 or 4 days, and I don't mean like okay, I have some illness. It's just that it was more like down. I don't want to say I was depressed, although if it's easier for you to understand where I'm coming from, I guess depressed is a good word. But with all the nonsense going on in the world with the protests, for the equal treatment of black people, I've always been in search for the history of our ancestors, the historical aspect of it, not the religious aspect. And in doing so, I have to look into certain things biblically speaking, because the way the world records ancient history does not record ancient history the same way the Bible records ancient history. There is a lot of there's just no.
I'm coming, Robbie.
I'm gonna call it for what it is. There's just a lot of lies. Um, Period. Just a lot of lies about our history. For instance, right? If you look at our stream right now, do you, I,
Period.
a lot of you guys don't know that, like, the main reason why I have that picture of Queen Nefertari playing Senate is because, so the color of Queen Nefertari. Uh, those are one of the oldest pictures of her, but if over time they show you pictures of Queen Nefertari, and they even have a picture of a book. There's a video that Wayne from the Lab Video Game TV put up where they showed Sinet, and it literally showed a white lady as Queen Nefertari. I'm like, what? It's much like the movie The Ten Commandments and any movie that talks about ancient Egypt. Um, and so you must be like, what does all this have to do? All of this has to do with systemic racism, and how this systemic racism um, has broken black people, not only in America but worldwide, because everybody else can trace back their ancient history, um, except for Africans outside of the motherland. We clearly, it's like, it's not even rocket science. It's not an argument. It's not. It's all factual. Everyone know we were taken from Africa and brought to America, although there were Africans in America long before anyone else even got here. But if you look at the way the world is, they change every time we try to find out more about our history. They change the narrative of who we are and what we are and who we were and what we were and what we studied. And it's all to keep us confused and detached from our true origins of anything. And one of the books that keeps an actual history about us is the Bible. But even the Bible has been contaminated. Like, in the Bible, literally, I'm gonna show you the brainwashing here, which is, it's just mentally stressful. In the Bible, it describes who Jesus is. No, how Jesus even looks, right? Even though the letter J wasn't created until the 16th century, so I don't even know how to even call him Jesus in the Bible. That's another mystery, question mark. But when they say that Jesus has skin like burnt brass, has anyone ever tried to burn a penny or go and try to burn brass? If you go and try to burn brass, you'll notice that, like, it's black. But in America, when you see pictures of Jesus, he's white. And this is the part I don't like, when people go, what does that matter? And it's like, what do you mean, what does that matter? That question is exactly what it means. If Jesus is supposed to be black, why did someone go out of their way to change his skin color? What does that matter? Now, when someone asks us in this age, what does that matter? What they're pretty much saying is that, so what if he's actually black, but we made him white? But there's a deception in making him white. Why are you changing him? But no one wants to address that. And so the reason why I bring all of this up is because that is what's happened to our history. It's been changed The narrative's been changed. In fact, anything black people say, the narrative's always changed. It's never what we are talking about. It's always what someone else says that it's about. And that's like the situation going on right now with Floyd, right? George Floyd's death is about the excessive police brutality in America, especially disproportionate to black people. First of all, the word disproportionate, I don't even necessarily agree with it. I'm half and half on it. From a factual standpoint, yes, it is disproportionate. But from a standpoint of sanity, why is it even happening? Period. Whether disproportionate, let's say they equaled police brutality with black people and white people. Why are police brutalizing black and white people? Period. But the narrative isn't about George Floyd anymore. It's about black people looting and rioting and plundering, although there's plenty of evidence of videos where they're showing you that some of these rioters are instigators, actors, instigators, police officers, and stuff like that. TMZ had got a radio, someone hacked police department radio transmission, and it was like 2525. We have a situation, something like we're being blocked off by the people, and you hear over the radio, run those motherfuckers over, yeah, shoot those motherfuckers, and then you hear like looks like a commanding officer, hey, none of that talk over the radio. None of that talk over the radio. What about? No, why are you talking like that? Who are you guys? Like, I want the badge number of the. Like, it's like you could talk about that, just not on the radio. This is the crazy, and this is why I've been mentally distraught. That's the word. I've been mentally distraught because it's almost as if we just don't. No one cares about the actual issue at hand. Everything is about drawing up your own narrative and making things the way it is. Like they've done everything in their power to hide our actual history in the Bible, everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. It's ridiculous. Like, for instance, when they were in the book, in the story for Moses, when they was trying to hide Moses from infanticide, they sent him up the river to go into Egypt so that he could blend in with the people there, right? Blend in with the people of ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt wasn't, Rome didn't even exist yet in ancient Egypt. So before there was an invasion from Rome, which lightened the people up, what were the color of the people before Rome came there? Well, clearly black. But when you watch the Ten Commandments, nobody is black but the slaves. All of the ruling classes are all like Ramses and all. Ramses, where'd you come from? Like, Europe wasn't even developed yet. Rome wasn't even built. So where did you come from? Or whichever pharaoh ruled at the time. It's these white men with tans. And you're like, huh? What? How? Like, you can't, white people can't get tans. Like, you need special scientific products for you to be able to get a tan. You need sunscreen and lotion and stuff like that. You can't, white people can't go out in the sun for more than an hour. If a white person comes out to Jamaica and stands out and takes a walk like me and Sash for 1 hour, they'll get blisters. That's not like an opinion. That's like a fact. It's like literally a fact. They have to go into hotel rooms. They have to buy special. So back in ancient Egypt, which is far hotter than it is now, how did you see these questions come up, and it's like something's amiss here. And what this all has to come up to is it has everything to do with the history of black people and so forth, which has been stolen from us. In the book of Deuteronomy, it's crazy. Like when you look in, this is for Christians and Catholics who follow the Bible, because I am not a religious Christian. I am just a Christian. I'm an original Christian. I do not believe in the religion of Christianity. I believe in the lifestyle of Christianity, which is an African thing. And me going to Ghana, I don't want anyone telling me nothing. I don't care. Listen, especially like certain white people, the tribe, no, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. You have not gone to Africa. You have not gone and seen our history. Don't tell me nothing. I have gone and I've seen it myself. You can bamboozle my brothers and sisters, but you won't bamboozle me. Not anymore, anyway. But like before the Europeans came to Lower Africa with their Euro Christianity, or I'll call it Constantine's Christianity, because this is all documented. This is the sad part. It's not like this is some hidden conspiracy. Constantine hijacked Christianity. He literally, like, it's literally called the Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. He literally, it explains it to you. Like, you can Google it, you can wiki it, you can Snopes it, you can just do it yourself. You don't have to. You can just read it up. Like, yeah, Emperor Constantine brought all the people who were pushing Christianity together, got the story together, and then changed it. My man was like, no, Yahshua is not the Son of God. He's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Oh, and he's not going to be black anymore. And we're not even going to call him Yahshua anymore. We're going to call him Jesus, which that didn't even happen until like, if it's 1,300 years later, that's nuts. But whatever. It's just so much craziness that has happened in this time. Like, and they have literally got us to, they've indoctrinated us. And I don't know how they indoctrinated us, because if you just look at the situation, you'll notice that it's a lie. We're being lied to. It's not like, oh, we're being deceived or misled or manipulated. It's not manipulation. It's not deceit. It's lies. It's direct lie. Because all one has to do is just look it up and you'll be like, oh, wait, this is a lie. Why is this happening? But it's like, you have to ask yourself, how was this lie forced onto us? And one only needs to go to the former kingdom of Judah. And if you look at the thumbnail on this, if you look on the thumbnail of this stream, which I have on the stream right now, if you look right next to my face, that place was called the Kingdom of Judah, or the Slave Coast. You see that country right there? That's West Africa. Guess what that country is now called now? Ghana. And when the Portuguese are the ones who started the slave trade. And the Englishmen, well, actually, not true. Correction. The Arabs started the slave trade, but then the Arabs like they stopped their slave trade, and then it was the Portuguese that started the racial slave trade. Very important for people to understand this. There's a big difference between slave trades has always been, and this is the context. Things I be telling people all the time when they go, man, why is everyone making the slave trade a big deal? Like, slaves have always been. Yes, but slaves were done for political and social, economic purpose. So there's always been slaves. Africans have enslaved Africans. Whites have enslaved whites. Asians have enslaved Asians. But they're usually like prisoners of wars, or when they go into a tribe or a nation or a country that is inferior to it based on its social and technological standards. So if you, it's like how knights enslaved barbarians. So actually, to be honest with you, they really just killed the barbarians, because they felt like the barbarians were like, they were inferior in terms of like the way they live versus the way, the knights live with their nobility and blah, 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 and whatever. And that's racist in a sense. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, when they conquered a nation and they took people into slavery, those who are prisoners of wars who are slaves. And then those people can get into the society. They can get themselves out of slavery, or whatever the case may be. The transatlantic slave trade with the Portuguese, the Spanish, and the English, especially when they came to America, black people were being born into slavery, and the justification wasn't that they were prisoners of war, wasn't that because they were an inferior species because of their lifestyle or anything like that, but literally they were comparing us to animals, saying that we are not fully human. That racial issue is what made the slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade, the worst atrocity in human history. Because it's like, so let me get this straight. So if God makes me black, I'm inferior? Yes. Wow. That's wild. That's actually wild. So yes, and the Dutch. Yeah, the Dutch don't get off the hook from this. So, um, well, DJ Blazewave, I know religion has nothing to do with the Bible. In based on who uses the Bible, but many people in the world use the Bible for religious purposes. And that's what Emperor Constantine did. When he created the Bible, the Bible was used as a weapon. It's a political thing. They use it as a weapon to enslave other people. So the Catholic Church hijacked Christianity as a way of life, invented a religion based off of it, created a book, and enslaved the world with it. Because the owners of Christianity as a religion is the Vatican. They own it. Which is why some white people say, why are black people even Christians? But then when you ask that question, it's very simple. Because if we didn't become Christians, we would be killed. Literally. And that's not even like a thing. We'd literally be killed. So I know I went on a tangent on this for a bit, but it is because of that that made me want to look up our history of who we are as a people, specifically me. And this is going to turn off a lot of people and stuff like that. But after doing some digging, right, I'm a Hebrew based on the Bible, which some things people are not going to like because people are racist, literally. They can never take something for face value what it is without it being an emotional thing. That's literally how racism is, right? When the white supremacists found out that we were God's people, they had a problem with that. So they enslaved us or genocide us, literally just for that. We didn't do them anything. They just did it to us because of that. And you're like, what? Like, come on, why y'all like really like that? So like I hear like white people get upset when black people go, they're Hebrews. They even go on to say that's not true. The real Jews are in Israel right now. But scientifically that is impossible. Literally, scientifically. They have not erased all of the data. They have not erased all of the artifacts and the history books that contradicts their claim, because it's not fact, it's just a claim. But there's still evidence around, like the ancient Jews were black. So the question is, how did the Jews turn lighter? And obviously invasion and that's the funny part. Like they'll show you like the Khazars came in, adopted and assimilated into it, and yada yada. And it was only 2 years ago Netanyahu said he wants to remove all the last black Jews out of Israel because he don't want these black Jews. What's the terminology? I'm paraphrasing his word. Contaminating the image of the true Jewish people of Israel. Wow. Like, think about that. Like, and that's only 2 years ago. That's not long. That's just 2018. And the man said that. Benjamin Netanyahu, for those who don't know who he is, he's the sitting current prime minister of Israel right now, as we speak. So clearly the Jews were originally, in fact, an entire area of Africa was all black. Obviously, we all know the Europeans came down into Africa and they've mingled with us. We've all known the story of Cleopatra and so forth. We all know that these people have mingled with us in the pyramids of Egypt, in the ancient ruins of the Kush Empire in Ethiopia. We have records predating Rome, which shows you all the people were black. It shows you all the people. This is literally why I put this layout here on my stream. That's Queen Nefertari, 3100 or 35 BC, before Christ. So before Christ came, that was the skin color of the people in Egypt. So you're going to sit here and tell me which literally Israel, before man created a peninsula that divide Israel from Egypt, you're going to tell me that the people in Egypt were white during Queen Nefertari's time? Beat it. Stop it. Get some help. Cut it out. It's Ashkenazi as well. Yes, thank you, Danny. So, this is not this isn't this is not about this is not about going against white people. So I don't want people to get the wrong message. This is about us finding out about our history. So if you're white and you're listening to this and you're getting offended, that's because you're racist. Because nothing here I'm talking about has anything really to do with you. It has everything to do with us. Us trying to find our heritage. And why was our heritage stolen, hidden, and lied to us about? Not by you, you weren't alive then, but by your ancestors. But if you want to get tight about it, then that means there's something that you must agree with your ancestors with, that you might want to telling us about. So outside of that, this is really not for you. So there's a guy in our Discord called DJ Blazewave who goes, it's not for other people to understand because it has nothing to do with them. But other people get offended by it because they introject themselves into some shit that got nothing to do with them. You're not Hebrew. It's like me getting upset if Chinese people tell me about their ancient history and I go, oh, but you're not including me. I'm not Chinese. Why am I getting upset? Why is that bothering me? Why should that bother me? I'm not Chinese. But when it happens with black people, people get tight. Why is this? Everyone were people of melanin, including the true Africans, which are also not our people, but they were still people of color. Yeah, well, I try not to I try not to confuse the pawn. There was a video I wrote and I read. I said I wrote, where they were talking about the last slave, the last known slave in America. It was a woman. I forgot her name. In fact, hold on. I think I can bring it up. And one of my African brothers commented on it, which I found to be crazy. So yeah, let me go back to the video right here. Okay, so it says this black woman is believed to be America's last slave from Benin, Africa, right? So I had asked the question, you know, the last enslaved ancestors of one of the 12 tribes, and this guy called Black to Grace says no, she was African, had nothing to do with the Hebrews, which makes your point, DJ Blazewave. Not all Africans were Hebrews. Many of them do not subscribe to being Hebrew at all. And that's fine. I'm not going to get tight about it. If they claim not to be Hebrew, then okay. I'm not going to get it. I'm not. So the guy goes, we Africans are proudly African and not ashamed to be so. And in my mind, I'm like, I just asked a question. I never questioned how proud you were for being African or not. Like, where did that come from? And this is the thing about people. Like, why are people like that? Like, my man, I never questioned you being African. I'm African. So, like, where did you get that from? Because I said the word Hebrew, and that bothered them. Like, but I wasn't even talking about them. I asked a question. It was just a question. So then he says, we don't go claiming other people's heritage. So let me get this straight. So let's go over the question again. The last enslaved ancestors of one of the 12 tribes? Question mark. This was what he got out of it. No, she was African. It had nothing to do with the Hebrews. We Africans are proudly African and not ashamed to be so. We don't go claiming other people's heritage. I asked a question and my man made a statement accusing me of making those statements for asking a question. So I had to reply to the guy because I was like, this is wild. So I said, I said, oops, let me scroll down. Can it scroll down? Oh my goodness. So I had to say to him this. I said, you are aware that Africans are people from the continent. That much I believe we can agree on. Those from the continent of Africa are Africans, right? We can at least agree to that, right? So, which have many tribes. Africa has thousands of tribes. There are 12 tribes I'm speaking of in particular, but those are only 12 of 1,000. So, which makes the point that not every African is from the 12 tribes. Some of them aren't. Fine. So I said, so although you may not claim to be Hebrew, and that's fine, it would not make any sense to say Hebrews are not African, because Hebrews were born on the continent of Africa. Although the name of the continent, no, okay. Hebrews is a Hebrew people is a part of a tribe from the continent of Africa. If they're from the continent of Africa, that makes them African. But this guy is making it sound like Hebrews are not African from Africa. That's the point I'm making. Like, I don't get that. So like, what does that mean? Anyway, so I go on to say, you know, so if they're from the continent, are they not African? So I go on to say, also, I have one question. As we both know, she is African. That much we can both agree upon. Based on her stories and accounts of the horrors she witnessed, they match those from the curse from God in Deuteronomy. Based on the scriptures, wouldn't that make her a Hebrew? This is just a question. It's not me trying to attack you or anything like that. I just want to see what I can learn from your answer. So, according to the book of Deuteronomy, which I don't like reading the Bible, but I read Deuteronomy, the curse of slavery and the things happening to black people in America and in the Caribbean, oh, we are definitely from the 12 tribes. We are the cursed people. 936. Well, according to the Bible, our people betrayed God. So God's doing what God does. So anyway, that kind of went off into a tangent, and I know you guys is like, what does that got anything to do with what you're doing, Triforce? And it's a lot of context I have to give you guys before we can move on as to even why I'm even streaming and what's coming forward at the on Saturday. Yes, Gavin, false accusation. Preach, Triforce. Take us from our land, hide our history, take credit for the things we do. I tried, no, I tired, and I just want to scream. Now I'm angry. What about the mass incarceration? That's one of the new slaves. That's one of the curses in Deuteronomy, Meta. If you read the Bible, it says, I will send you to a foreign land where no one will claim you, where your children will be incarcerated. They will do great unjust to you, and no people will take after you. And I'm like, shit, that kind of sounds like today. I'm just saying, based on the Bible. And this is a thing that DJ Blazewave gets attacked about. He just reads the scriptures and people attack him. The funny part of him reading the scriptures is this. The people he's reading the scriptures to literally seek the Bible as the truth. So then he reads the truth from the Bible and they get mad. And you're like, but don't you follow the Bible? Yes. But I'm just reading it from you. Yes, but you're racist. For reading, like, I didn't give you my opinion. I just read a statement from the Bible. How is me reading something written not by me racist? You know why? It's called cognitive dissonance. When you see the truth, but you can't accept it. So they get upset and they need to blame someone. Can't blame a book. It's an inanimate object. So you blame the person who read from the book. It's called kill the messenger. Don't focus on the message. That's our people. So we are going to kill the messenger. We're not going to focus on the message. Even if the message is true, because the messenger brought the message, we're going to kill him because we didn't like it. He brought us the truth. Shouldn't have done that. So we're going to murder the messenger. Like, but he was just reading from the Bible. Like he's just reading the words they did. They wrote, not him. So, and that's another thing. And then sometimes the people he's not even talking to get angry, and he's not even talking to them. That's the funny part about it. So, and I've met some white Jews, and remember when we saw the white Jews, that when we were passing, the white Jew stopped at the high-low store, and the guy was praying to Jesus, and he said, stop praying to Jesus. That is not your God. Yah is your God. You are the people of God. And the white guy walked away, and I'm like, damn. That's
And
crazy.
when he gets to, oh, the letter J was just 400 years ago, I'm like,
I was like, that's
this
crazy.
dude just dropped knowledge. Like,
A white man was telling a black man here in Jamaica, stop
it
worshiping
wasn't
Jesus.
my
You're
thing.
not, that's not your God. You are the chosen people of God. Yah is your God. And the black man looked just befuddled. And I'm like, damn. But this isn't about really religions and God and all of this stuff. I really don't want to. It's kind of hard to kind of keep it away from those things because how people perceive what religion is. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because of history. It's all about this whole thing. Is this entire stream is about history, guys, and the reason why we're trying to prepare for a trip. So let me go back to the screen so you guys can see what is this all about. DJ Blazewave, those are the only non-blacks I truly respect. Oh, the white ones that yeah, because see the difference with those white guys is this: they read the Bible and they follow the Bible for what it is. Period. They don't impose their opinion or their social view. They don't. They just go, nah, this is it. If that's what it says in the Bible, that's what it is. So you can only respect that because they're not manipulating anything. So you got to respect that. And it was an old white man too, with him and his old wife. They look like they were in their 60s or 70s. Yeah, they look like they were in their 60s and 70s, right? So the thing here is, when you look at this map here, Ghana plays a very important role. As you guys all know, I went to Ghana last year and in 2018, and I went to the slave fortress Elmina, and I learned about the spirituality of Christianity before the Europeans came down and changed it to the religion of Christianity. Africans have always been Christians, period, right? And there were 12 tribes that were supposed to follow Yah's or God's law, and we didn't. So God put the bus ass on us, and this goes all the way back to Moses. You guys got to understand when the curse started. Moses. So this was before Yeshua came, or Yahshua, however you pronounce his name, or what you people now call or refer to as Jesus. I don't like referring to him as Jesus because it perpetuates a lie. Because when you say the word Jesus, the image of a white man with VO5 hot oil treatment in his hair. Now I'm like, I don't know how that man kept his hair so silky and so smooth in the desert. That was crazy. My man's eyebrows was done like he just came from the salon. Like, have y'all seen the picture of Jesus? This man is beautiful. He looks
Beautiful.
he looks beautiful. Not handsome, beautiful. And this dude is walking around in the desert flopping his hair talking about Vidal Sassoon, following the name of God. So and I just don't understand how people even think that,
Beautiful.
like even white people in Israel and Palestine right now don't have silky hair like that because it's arid. Like, what the hell? And they need chemicals to do that. So what chemicals? So unless you're telling me that, well, Jesus is truly the Son of God, and God was like, I'm going to send you to earth. You're going to send me to the desert? Hold on, let me pack my stuff. What are you doing? I'm bringing this VO5 hot oil treatment. You cannot bring that with you. That's from the future. Don't worry, I'll keep it a secret. No one will know I'm using it. I just, like, when I'm showering alone, I'll rub that chemical in my hair. Silky smooth. Oh, and Jesus is playing with his hair like how a woman was.
So wrong.
Yeah, I know, it looks so wrong when I do it, right? But so Cornelius said I'd smash. Pause. Chill. Anyway,
What?
but like, it's just crazy that it's just crazy. Like, these stories don't even make sense. Like, okay, 100 years, 200 years ago, fine. They had to rape us, murder us, and do all types of evils to us to force us to accept Christianity as a religion, etc. But like, now in the 21st century, when you have Google and you can look these things up, how can you still accept a lie when you can just look it up? You don't need someone to tell you. You can look it up, or you can just go to Africa and then they go, nah, you've been lied to, B, and that's it. Like, I just don't understand. Oh, your sister's in the room.
Hey.
So in the Bible, it says that Jesus' skin was burnt like brass with wool hair that was white and red eyes. That sounds like a Rasta man who just burned a piece of spliff. That's what that looks like, because when black people get high, their eyes turn red, and we have woolly white hair when we get older. Well, actually, some of us are younger have woolly white hair, and our skin is burnt like brass. Like if you drew the picture depicted of Jesus in the Bible, there's no way Jesus looks like Fabio. Like, stop. But, you know, so, Ayo, just listening. So it made me decide to go back and look in history. Not for religion. I don't care about the religion. As you guys know, I'm not a religious man. I just wanted to go back in history to find out about our people. And I found out that the tribe of Judah went to Ghana. Meaning, if any, and there was also in Ethiopia. If you look at Jamaica, Jamaica plays a major role. Haiti and Jamaica literally were people, the tribe of Judah was literally sent to Haiti and Jamaica. Literally, Ghana was called the Kingdom of Judah, which is one of the 12 tribes of Yah, or God, or however you want to pronounce his name. Um, I just try to keep it to God because I don't want to make any incorrections here. Or I would just say the uh, the the people of Judah's God. Let's say it like that, so no one gets offended. So if you don't associate yourself with being one of the people from the kingdom of Judah, that is fine. You have a different God. But um, the people of Judah, their God is Yah. In fact, there's an actual name for him. I just can't pronounce it right. That's why I don't try not to butcher his name. So I just say God or Yah. Down here in Jamaica, we say Jah, which is literally just Yah. Down here in Jamaica. Just like it's supposed to be Yahweh or Yahshua or Yah, is we have Jah down here. Now in Jamaica, there is a place in Jamaica that is a country within a country, separate from the Jamaican Commonwealth of the British Empire. These people are the Maroons. The Maroons were the Chromancy people. The Chromancy people were from the Kingdom of Judah in Ghana, along with the Ashanti. Well, I don't know. I can't confirm if the Ashanti was a part of the tribe of Judah, but I do know for sure the Chromancy people were. And when I went to Ghana, I was taught and shown that the Chromancy people in Ghana were taken to Jamaica and Haiti, and in Jamaica we called them the Maroons. Only to find out I found a video on YouTube in 2010 where the Maroons were speaking Chromancy. So I was like, so the tongue is still preserved even to this day now, and they live in Maroon Town, which is completely separately governed from the Jamaican, let me stop saying Jamaican, the British Commonwealth. In fact, there is no coronavirus law or any of that nonsense up in Maroon Town and whatever, and there are no deaths. And there's a bunch of old people up there, but they seem to miraculously don't get the virus. So it's either God's not giving it to them, or God's protecting them from it, or their lifestyle just makes it a whole lot harder. Yahuwah. Yahuwah. Thank you. So what is Elo, the Maroons, not Maroon 5? What is Elohim? Is it Elohim, DJ Blazewave? I forgot the word that they say. He goes for Elo, and I forgot how they say the name. I gotta look that up so I can get it. But yeah, Yahuwah, or it just doesn't exist. LOL. Okay, so wait, I'm a part of Maroon by my father's side, so that means Elohim, yes, means Lord. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Okay, so Elohim means Lord. Lord is under understood as God. So yeah, Elohim Yahuwah. So Lord, Lord, and the name of God, which is Yahuwah. So yes, if you are Jamaican, if you are Jamaican, and you have and any one of your parents had rastas in them, there's a high percent chance that you are from the kingdom of Judah. High percent chance. If you are African and you are part of the slave trade, or any members of your family was a part of the slave trade, you are most definitely a part of the tribe of Judah. If you suffer the curses of Deuteronomy from the trades from the transatlantic trade slave, all you need to do is go read Deuteronomy, look at the curses, and if that has been a part of your family's bloodline, you are from the tribe. You are from the one of the 12 tribes, and you are Hebrew. So and I'm just talking not from a religious point of view. I'm just talking about what tribe you came from. You know how people always go, you talk about you're from Africa, but you don't even know what tribe you're from. I'm just giving you, I'm trying to trace the steps to give us an idea from what tribe did we come from in Africa. And if you're from the tribe of Judah, before the first exile, our original homeland was Israel. The second homeland was Ethiopia, or the kingdom of Judah, Ghana. That makes sense for the kingdom of Judah, Ghana, because Jamaica, when you go to Ghana and you go to Jamaica, it's the same literal, and I mean literal, culture and tradition. You're like, what? Jamaica is an island version of Ghana. Ghana is a country, a nation version of Jamaica in terms of like how we live as Rastafarians and black people and things of that nature. So we can trace our lineage back based on our culture and our heritage and even our tongue. So our former slave masters were not able to remove the tongue of our ancient ancestors in Haiti and in Jamaica, for the tongue still exists. So now what we're going to do is we're going to raise some money, and we're going to go up to Chromancy Kingdom here in Jamaica, and we're going to find our elders who still speak the tongue, not only to learn a little bit more about our history, but to find out what games did our ancestors play before slavery, no, before enslavement, during enslavement, and after enslavement. So that's the game part of it. So there's going to be a gaming aspect to it in the vlog and whatever, because we're Empire Arcadia is a gaming company. So we got to do the whole game aspect to it. But that's the entertainment part in it. But then within the entertainment part, remember I said the 3 E's. Entertainment, Empire Arcadia is here to entertain, educate, and empower our people in the gaming industry. But I'm not interested in finding out the white man and the Asian's man heritage and culture in gaming. We kind of already know all of that. In fact, that's what we grew up on. I know about Nintendo's ancient 127-year history. I know about the Honda Fuda cards and where they came from, Kyoto, Japan, and all this other stuff. And it's kind of funny, we know all these things about that. We know about Ralph Baer. We know about Walter Day. We know about Twin Galaxies. It's funny how we know all the histories of white and Asians in gaming, but we don't know ours. That is called coonery. And Triforce will never, ever be a coon. So, if I have already learned the white man's history in gaming, and I've learned the Asian man history in gaming, I am going to go learn my people's history in gaming. It is only fitting that I should know. It would be good for me to know all the histories of gaming, especially my own. So this Saturday, that's what we're looking to do. Yes, Chris Jericho reference. Yes, guys. Big shout out to Chris Jericho. So I just want to be fair to my people, learn what I can learn, Not everyone has a power to. Not everyone has a power, the resources, or the opportunity to be in places like to go up to Maroon Town or Moore Town in Jamaica to go find out the heritage. People don't. They can't afford it. You know how much it's going to cost me to go up there? $25,000. I have to raise $25,000 by Friday. What is $25,000 by the way? Anyway, let me see what that is. Google JMD US. 25 grand is what? 175 US dollars. So we need 175 US dollars. I'm putting this out there for all of our supporters and those who support what EMP is about in terms of entertaining, educating, and empowering our people through games. So feel free to drop a donation and support, guys, for those who can. But yes, going back. Wait, where's the chat? Oh, that's the chat. Okay, so after seeing that documentary, I definitely want to. That's expensive. How come? Because I'm not going alone. I'm going with Empress Nile, I'm going with Lioness Sheeta, and I'm going with Queen Alethea. So it's three girls that we're going with, and it's a tour guide. We leave 9 in the morning and we come back 9 at night. So it's going to be a 12-hour trip. Plus it's 3 hours to go and 3 hours to come back. So we're only going to get 6 hours of the tour. That's another problem. We're only going to get 6 hours of the actual tour. You know, so, honey, we may have to stay up in Kingston that day. Because if it depending on how much what time we're coming back from Moortown, if it's too late, we may not be able to make it to Spanish Town. Like if we drop off Olivia. No, but and let's say Lioness is staying in Kingston. It would make sense to just, after we go to Moortown, stop by Rion, sleep over, and then Sunday morning go home. That would just make sense. We'll see how that works. Yeah, it's Rion's not going. No, Rion can't go. He works that day. So, but his wife wants to go because she wants to go study this heritage. Like I said, man, last 4 days, man, during this whole rioting and stuff, I've been looking up our history, not the religious aspect, guys. The history, the fucking history, and everything that we learned about, like everything I learned from Ghana, it all matches up. All of it adds up. All of it connects. I'm like, this is wild. These scumbags lied to us. Oh, and best believe they lied to us. They have lied to us about us as a people and taken everything from us. Everything. And when you listen to Elohim, how do you say his name? I'm trying to say Lord God in Hebrew. Yahuwah. Elohim Yahuwah. When you listen to Elohim Yahuwah, and you read Deuteronomy, it is wild. I'm like, this is crazy. It's either we're manifesting destiny or Yahuwah is 100% right. Because if you read Deuteronomy, you're going to sit there. I don't care if you're white, black, or Asian. If you read Deuteronomy, you're going to be like, he's talking about black people in the West. Because the things that he's talking about in terms of the curses all happened to us. All happened to us. So let me see something here. It's both. Okay. It's just me personally. I tell my manager I'm taking the day off. Yeah. Yeah. He could do that. Yeah. So there's a part where because there's a gaming segment to it that we're doing, guys. It's not about. I'm gonna keep it a billion with y'all. Let Triforce keep it raw on a million with y'all. Some people ain't gonna want to watch no black bunch of N-words go up to the whatever. Man, I don't care about your history and with you and your God and your people and your tongue and yada yada yada. So I have to find a way to incorporate the gaming aspect to it. So although there will be some, and I will separate the content too. I'm gonna get a lot of content. And in the gaming segment, there will be some aspects of it that just talk about our history as a people. It won't go into anything spiritual. It won't go into anything religious. But then there's also content that I'm going to have that I want to make a separate piece for. So like, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, like remember when we went to Ghana last year, the Live Video Game TV created the Armenia Slave Fortress documentary, that was completely separate from our esports campaign. We didn't include it in the esports campaign because some people just don't want to be involved in those type of things. So I have to be considerate to some people who don't want to get involved in that. But what I'm going to be recording while I'm up there is all of that, and I'm going to make two separate pieces. So for those who will be interested in our history of spirituality, our people, our culture, our heritage, our lineage, our tongue, all of that, that will be one separate video, completely separated from the gaming stuff. And then the gaming part, there's a Just Dance piece I'm going to be doing with Nile, Alethea, and Lioness Sheeta in they're going to be in a river with the waterfall behind them, and they're going to be doing a Just Dance sequence there, which it's fun. I'm not going to tell you guys what song it is, but the song is godlike. It goes with the whole thing, yeah. But let me see something here. It is undeniable in the Bible, but people don't want to accept it. Well, see, here's a big difference between me and you, DJ Blazewave. I already told you. I don't give a shit what people think. Like, if it bothers them that much and they don't want to deal with it, it's whatever. Then it's okay. Oh, we got a donation. Hey, yo, shut up, Triforce, before I come to Jamaica and slap you in the back of your neck. Okay, all right.
Danny donated $2.
Tell me how you really
Shut
feel.
up,
Like, what the
Triforce,
hell?
before I come to Jamaica and slap you in the back of your neck.
The foolishness, boy. Yeah, so, look, it only makes sense. Look, if it's not for you, it's not for you. There's no problem with that, man. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's just that simple. So no one should be feeling like, no one should be feeling a certain type of way about anything because it got nothing to do with anybody. So it's like if if it's not your religion, it's like, okay, like, here's something funny. Like, give you an example. A specific set of Jewish people in Israel follow I don't know if they follow a book. They're See, I'm not good with religion, so I'll just try to paraphrase something about the Pharisees and the book of the, is it the Torah or the, it, okay, they have a, I don't, let's refrain from the word, the word Torah, because I don't want it not to be the book of the Torah, and then people think I'm saying the book of the Torah. There is a book based on the Jews in Israel right now, where it says that this is the funny part, that that everybody else don't matter other than them. Something, something, something. It's even allowed rape, that you can sodomize little children as long as it's not against their will. Some garbage like that. It's kind of funny because it's like I did a stream about it and I posted it on the stream so everyone could hear the audio. And they was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's in is Israel right now. So that's a part of their law in it." And they see that all other people are subhuman and all this other whatever and yada yada yada. And people, it's funny because you would think if that's the religion they believe in, why isn't there an outrage against those people? But it's not. It's accepted. It's accepted. So it's like, I kind of find that suspicious and funny. You can accept that, but then we read from the same book you read from, but you have a different religion than us. Or actually, we don't even have a religion. We have a spiritual way of life. But we're reading from the same book as you, but you have a problem when Yahuwah or God speaks about us in a way of that we're his people. I don't understand that. And there's always a bias and a double standard to whatever. So I don't give a shit what book that is in Israel and who they're talking about, because that has nothing to do with me. And I would urge and I would strongly suggest, listen, if you do not consider yourself Hebrew, ignore what I'm saying. In the words of DJ Blazewave, it's not for you. Real talk. Oh, hey, Bowsette. I haven't seen you in a while. Bowsette drops $13. Got us at 40. Thank you, Bowsette. Oh, that's a religious book. It has nothing to do with Yah? Okay. I'm gonna. In fact, when I'm done with the stream, I will show you the book. I will show you that book, Blaze Wave, because it's the book is crazy. It's I have I. In fact, you know something. For those who don't want to wait till after the stream, I'll get it for you right now. Let me see something. Studies of our heritage. I'll get you, I'm gonna get you the video. When you guys listen to this, you're gonna be like, what the? It's pure cursing you're gonna say. Because you're gonna be like, ah, the Talmud. Yes, that's the name of the book. The Talmud. Yes. The Babylonian Talmud. Talmud. And according to them, um, Yahshua, holy dog, he blew up in the church, in the synagogue with this one. So I'm gonna post the link in. Van Buren wants to know if you do island tours.
Yes.
Okay, he said yes. She said yes, Van Buren.
Wait. But that mean go to People Island?
I guess so. See, this is why I should be careful what I said. Because, see, here I was going to say the Torah, and it's not the Torah. That's why I just said some book. But, yeah. All right, guys. I put a link in the room for those of you who are interested in reading that book. Right? Or it's a 10-minute video. It'll give you the overview of the book. But, yeah, you'll find out. Yeah. Just... Sup Van Buren. Empress Nile is on my island at the moment. Oh, okay. Rashawn, just watch. In 2 and 3 years, I'll be undisputed champion. Yeah, the Babylonian book of the Talmud. When you guys get a chance, watch that. Try not to get too bent out of shape, because the Jews in that area, they all follow that. The Benjamin Netanyahu Jews. That's what they follow. And when you hear what they have to think about every other human being on earth outside of them, you're going to be like, is that so? There's a line I'm going to paraphrase for them. They said that we should be happy to sacrifice our life for them. Our life is worth beneath a dog. It's crazy that when I listened to, I was like, this is an old video too. It's yeah, you could type it up. Truth about the Talmud: racist rabbinic hate literature. Yeah, that's the name of the documentary, and the guy goes through the book. It's wild. It's wild. But despite that, despite the wildness of the book, I don't get bent out of shape. I just go, oh, word, that's what your book says? All right, cool. And I keep it pushing because it got nothing to do with me. Razor, what platforms do you stream on other than Twitch? YouTube, Riser, I'm on YouTube. This channel is getting banned. How is a channel getting banned? I gave you guys a link to a channel that says what some people say about a book. You can't get this. There's no context. I'm not hating here. I'm telling you what that video says. Go and take a look at it. Do I have an opinion on it? I just said I don't give a shit. It got nothing to do with me. I could not listen to that for another second. Oh, Gavin tried it for 2 minutes and he stopped. Yes. You should listen to all of it, Galvin. Come on, Gavin. Don't be a bitch, Galvin. Get back in there, B. Come on, man up. Get back in there, Gavin. Don't be a bitch. Your sister asks if you're high.
Yes, I am.
Well, there you go, Tricell.
Yes. I got a new bag. Peanut Wally. Mama, they have Peanut Wally in that game. Peanut Wally.
Oh, my goodness. Tricell, when you coming here? Oh, cool. Will you open the gates? We can island hop down here. Van Buren's talking to her. I have 400 hours on the game. Wow. How does he know how much hours on the game he has? Oh, give me a thing. Let me see something. How many hours do you have on this game?
Oh Lord, judgment day. The record.
510 hours. Yo, Van Buren, Empress now got you beat by 110 hours. This is foolishness.
What? It's a nice game.
Oh my God, Robin is over 700 hours.
It's at Robin Island look bodacious right now. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, your sister says I knew it. Yeah, listen to it after the stream, or yeah, if you run it in the background, you guys are gonna. Yeah, when you listen to that, you're gonna be like, the Torah is the DJ. The Torah is the first five books of the Bible, which is Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Oh, that's what the Torah is. Okay, thank you for the educating. Danny says, "Yo, what the? These are demons." Yo, Daddy, I'm telling you, that's what they think about us. That's why there's a problem in Palestine and Israel right now, because that's what they think about everybody else in the world. And if you go through the full 10 minutes, you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be on some other. You're gonna be like, this is crazy. But to be very honest with you, that shit got nothing to do with us. To be very honest with you, can't get all bent out of shape out of nonsense. As long as they don't come to your home with that nonsense. Because the day they come down into lower Africa with that foolishness, and they try to go, you're lower than a dog, we're gonna be like, oh, perhaps you have forgotten what year you're in. You're definitely not back. You're not in those years, B. Okay, they put out. You going to Van Burns Island?
If Robin never go.
Van Buren said he opened his gates. He put out the dodo code.
Alright, Malcolm, one catch something.
Ask Robin, are you going to Van Burns Island? Link to the vid. Smash jumper. Hold on. Yeah. Oh crap.
I'm coming back there, hold on.
If you're looking for that video, I just posted right there.
Eat that fish.
Oh, I'ma tell you when I'm coming though. Also, Trisselle said she'll let you know when she's coming. Animal Crossing is life. You're gonna be on X game mode. Oh, she's going to Van Burns Island. So,
Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna send you the code to Van Burns Island on your WhatsApp, okay? That's the code. It's in your thing. So yeah. So now you guys know why I've been gone for 3 days. I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been studied. Like I literally one time, me and DJ Blazewave was up. I turned on a video which was going over the entire history of the Hebrew Israelites from ancient Egypt and Kush, long before the Romans got there, to when the Romans got there, to when Constantine punk ass did what he did, all the way up to the slave trade to where we are now. My man, I started that shit 9 o'clock at night, and me and DJ Blazewave was done 7 o'clock in the morning. That was the longest church I've ever had in my life. I was like, this is wild. I was like, this. My mom's was in on it, the whole 9 yards. I found out something about the Sabbath day. But anyway, let's not get into that because that's something totally different. So now that you guys have context up to why I'm going into this in the whole 9 yards. So let's get to the games aspect about this. And big shout outs to Danny, Cornelius, big shout outs to State of Average, and big shout outs to Bowsette for the donations. You guys are our first 3 donations for the month, along with Mocats, who had donated earlier before I streamed, so his donation got Well, no, it's donations right there. See, it says $5. It just doesn't count with our thing today. But so I did a video, and I'm gonna go to let me see if I can go to this right now. Mm, 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 mm. One second, guys. I want to see something. I'm gonna go get a video for you guys to watch because I want to expound upon this series. So the gaming aspect. What's the gaming aspect behind this? Let me see here. See if I can get it. This is in the media. That's commercial media, or is it regular interviews? One second, guys. I'm gonna get this video if I can get. I found it. Let me share this. Copy. Boom, bam, bam. We're gonna bring this down. Pause this video. Maximize the screen. So let me see something here, guys. I know I paused this stupid thing. I know I paused it. Come on, man. I've shown this video a number of times in previous streams, but I want you guys to get the context. I want you guys to get the context of this. So let me drop this this piece for you guys real quick. So, all right, honey, no one's going to see your game for a second, but I'm going to let them listen to this. I'm going to mute the mic. All right, guys, we'll be right back. One moment. We had a... Looks like we're having a... Yeah, so... All right, so the... Oh, you idiot. You didn't turn it up, moron. Sorry, guys. I need to turn it up. Okay, let's go. When it comes to games, not just video games, games as a whole, African people have a historical, in fact, the historical contribution to games. It's a part of our culture, which is kind of funny because in today's time, most of our parents tell us, go read a book, or go find something else to do, go get a job, X, Y, and Z, because they don't think video games has any other purpose. And it's a waste of time. But when we look at our culture and we look at our history, the world's oldest recorded game is a game called Senet, right? S-E-N-E-T. It's an Egyptian game. And this goes back to like 1200, 3100 BC. There's a picture of Queen Nefertari actually playing the game. It's a game about moving from life to death. And creating games has been in African culture literally for thousands of years. So this is something that we create games so that we can enhance our mind, our thinking, true IQ, true critical thinking, not like the IQ test because they want to say this race is better than that race, not that foolishness, but like actual critical thinking about how to play and strategize. From Senet, chess was made. So that's how old the game is. and chess is a thinking man's game, so to speak, and then you have other games that think dominoes, where you count, and etc., etc. So it's always been a part of our life and our culture for gaming. So much that when it comes to video games, right? There's a gentleman, Jerry. I can't remember his last name. I think it's Lawson. I'm not too sure, but he's the father of the video game cartridge. Like, he created video game cartridges, so the game packs themselves, because when video games first started, they would make a computer, and in the computer is the game, so you play the game off the computer. But he created the cartridges that you put into an actual console to actually play, or at that time the old PCs. He invented that, and that's an African man. So it goes from Queen Nefertari to Kim, and to players like myself. Well, I'm retired now, but the point is that, you know, we have the #1 winning video game team in the world. I'm in the International Video Game Hall of Fame. So we have a well in-depth history, and there's so many other people like me when it comes to modern day video games that our history connects, and we need to create a platform where we can educate people to that.
Thank you so much for watching I Never Knew TV.
Please subscribe, comment, like.
Okay, guys, we're back. So yeah, so that's that. Wait, whoops! I clicked the wrong one. I'm supposed to click this. Okay. Yeah. So as you guys can see, I did a piece where this was like 2 years ago. I think that was 2018. I did that, where I Never Knew TV, where I wanted to give a little breakdown on the history of African contribution to gaming. And our contribution to gaming goes back before Christ. So you have to keep in mind that, like, literally, as a part of our culture and our heritage and our lineage, is that we are naturally gamers, literally, and not even figuratively, just literally speaking, we are actually gamers. And that made me go, okay, you know something, I wanted to find out all the games, but there's more games. There was a week we streamed on Empress Now's channel, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed. It was to celebrate Africa Week. I just wanted to go over Africa Week, and each of the thumbnails you would take a look at, each of those thumbnails had an ancient board game created by our African ancestors that we played then and now. But I never got to create a feature out of it, and that's what I want to do. So this weekend, when we head up to Moortown, the Maroon land, we're gonna get enough footage to create a vlog of the girls going up there. Obviously, there's gonna be a vlog of it. There's going to be a feature regarding the gaming segment of it. There's going to be a forever summer piece out about it, and then there's going to be my personal piece that I'm going to do on our African culture. So 4 pieces are going to come out of that whole thing, and I hope those who stay tuned from that will enjoy it. That night, Saturday night, I'll try my best to do a stream where we could talk about it. So whether we stop off at Rion's house and sleep over the night, or we get back home in time, we'll come on Saturday night for the stream, talk about some of the things that we didn't really catch on camera and all that other stuff. But the girls will be taking a lot of pictures, and it's going to be our event for the month and whatnot. Danny, message me on your Facebook. All right, Samuel. Okay, let me see what some of the comments you guys have here. So I'll pass this one on. Hey, do you want to play Smash Brothers? Just assuming. I'm down for some games. That was wild. No wonder Yeshua despised the Pharisees. Pretty much, Samuel. Pretty much. So whether you think it's Yeshua or Jesus, now you know why he did not like the Pharisees. And the funny thing is that the people who follow the Pharisees are the ones who have massive influence in the American government and who Trump works for. Pretty much. So yeah. It's not hard for people to do the research. It's right there. So, yeah. It is what it is. Look at Van Buren, honey. You see how he walks? Go in. Why are you just standing there? Van Buren, hold on. The girls, you lost them. Who are the Pharisees? I'll search.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. Read that one. Mystic statue. Interesting. Bust of Nefertari. Oh, Nefertiti. Okay, leave that for a second, right? You know that's supposed to be her.
Who is Nefertiti?
Ancient. I don't know. Yeah, she's definitely ancient. A bust of Nefertiti whose name means the beautiful one has come. DJ Blazewave said, of course they would lighten up the statue. And that's what I'm talking about. Because when you get the statue of Nefertiti, it's not that light. She's a browning. What? The royal wife, she was known as one of the 3 most beautiful women of ancient Egypt. It is not known whether the left eye was missing because it fell out or because it was never complete. Romulus, the 2 brothers. I know about this statue. Yes, read it. The fact that they put that.
They put this in there.
The fact that they put that statue, yeah. Artist no 5th bronze. Go. Wait, go. Click it. This wolf was from a Roman mythology raised a pair of twins along the with some controversy. The Romulus brothers, where they drank from pretty much they were raised by well, you know something. Let's skip that. Just skip that. It's not people if they want to know, they can Google it.
Or they can put animal clothing apparently.
Yes, they can Google it. Because we don't want to read something and then people get offended because we're reading something. They're going to say, we said it. And we're like, we're just reading. There's a reason why they say certain people were raised like animals.
Oh, there's a naked man and there's a naked man there. I think once we can't see naked man from this.
No, well, maybe. Who knows? I don't know why that statue is even in Animal Crossing. That's a little bit too. That's got nothing to do with Animal Crossing, but whatever. Romulus and Remus. Yeah, it's an art gallery. Romulus and Remus. Okay. Michelangelo statue.
I saw pee-pee.
Oh my God! Move. Go over here. Over here. Sash, stop it. Who's this? King Kamehameha. Wait. What? Kamehameha, huh? Lady Midnight, is there an actual king called Kamehameha, huh? Is Lady Midnight up? Find out. That's real?
They must say yes.
Oh my goodness. So this whole time, Goku has been saying the king of Hawaii. Go there.
Oh, hello.
No, right there. Read that. Rockhead statue. Click the Olmec. Colossus head. Artist unknown. 1000 BCE. Giant stone head thought to be from the ancient Mesoamerican Olmec civilization. The larger ones can reach 3 meters high. Crafted, no bodies. Go. You know, so far, you saw they say Mesoamerica, but that same Olmec head statue is in Ethiopia, and it's older than the one in America. I just find it funny that they would post that one and not say it's from Ethiopia. They would say it's from Mesoamerica. Like, come on, man. See shit like that? That's what I don't like. Yo, how much money did Van Buren spend? Ancient statue. Okay. Go on. Mysterious riveting doll made from and gazed in the Jomon period. All right.
Pro gamer son. Okay.
Ah, read that. That's Chinese. The first one. Warrior statue. 2010 BCE. Warriors were buried with the first Qing emperor to protect him in the afterlife. 2,000 years later, in 1974, about 8,000 of them were found. Each life-size statue is said to have been handmade with different poses, expressions, and clothing. Van Buren, how much did you spend on this? How much did you spend in this museum?
Are you prefer the real and the fake one?
Olmec heads and saying it's from Europe in an Animal Crossing game. Yeah. Yeah. He says no clue how much. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll follow Van Buren. 5,000 bills for each item in here.
And you have to pray to the real one you find and not the fake one.
Where'd you go?
I think you're right.
Don't keep track. Oh, he doesn't keep track. Oh, he pretty much Van Buren saying that his pockets is fat like that. He don't keep track. He pulls out bands.
My pocket fat too, you mean? I got it too.
Their characters look so silly. Oh my god. What the hell? What is going on? Yeah, this game is so stupid. I knew you was gonna do that, and you did it twice. This island is godlike.
Yeah, I might want.
Look at the paintings. Follow him in his room. My man has gold bars on his table.
Okay.
Yo! Yeah, go play the game. She jumps on it. Yo, Robin looks so silly. This game is so cute. This game is so disgustingly cute. You see Sasha smile, guys? She's over there smiling. Look at her. Hungry? Kitchen?
Kitchen.
Sweet and Savory said you jumped on the bed like it's real life.
Copperfoot. Copperfoot. It's spinning table. What? It spins. Hey, it look nice, man. It's a buzz.
Just to let you know, that's the right time. 11:36. The clock on the wall is right.
10.
No, in your game it's 11:36, which matches the time on the wall.
It's ticking.
My man's house is righteous.
Okay.
This is his bathroom. Bath towel.
Oh shit. And he goes to take a shit.
Upstairs YouTube studio.
Right.
Go.
Wait.
Robin's coming.
Robin!
Don't leave. Remember, it's upstairs. Uh, uh,
Okay. Wow.
Today's video, we talk games. Game room is in the basement.
Oh my god! Ah! everything. Oh snap! Is this the story wall? I wanted to make that, but shit. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
Go play the games. When do you play pinball?
I see you. Oh, they got the drink corner. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that.
The three of y'all look all stupid. Cordia said, oh my goodness, this game is disgustingly cute. This game is so, yeah, something's wrong with this.
Switch is right there.
How did he get two switch?
I don't know. Oh, this is the color I wanted to.
Oh, he's leaving. For you, Sash.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know. Where'd you go? Ah, he ran away.
you have to go outside to get it, right?
Yeah.
He says, the man thinks he's slick. He's like, I could get him with my game room.
Wow. If you would play it more.
Oh, Robin's crying.
Where did I put this though? Put it in my basement. Or the attic. Oh man, the attic. Yeah, that'll look nice. But imagine it in my house. But
Stay there. Watch Robin's character. Look at her character. Let's take a little bit. I'm gonna go make me plantains.
this is no ice cream.
Hold on for a second. I'm gonna go make some. Hey guys, I'm gonna go make some plantains. I'm gonna give Empress now a mic for a little bit, so you guys can talk to her for a bit. I'll also go into the community room, so you guys can come in and talk with her as well. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna only stream for. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream going. Wait, it's 10:45 out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream going for about 30 more minutes. I'm gonna take a break, and then we're gonna be back with just like a chill stream for the rest of the night. We can talk some foolishness or whatever else is on your mind. Tomorrow we'll continue our segment on searching for the kingdoms of Judah, that sort of stuff, and all that other stuff. But I think we did enough on this part right now. So we'll be right back. Well, oh, I'm gonna give the mic to Empress now. Hold on. Hold on for a second.
So much rules, man.
Here. Just put one, the part where the mic, just put that on there.
We are in here. How y'all doing? Me coconut church. Are you kidding me? This dude done made a church. Sit down, girl. Church. School. No, where is school? Look down. Is that school? Like, is that it? No, I'm thinking I want school. Him did that show me. Where are you guys? Oh. Is it just me or he has like 3 houses? How you get more than one house? Because
No, that's school.
no.
Because he built a school. That's a school.
Who would him more class?
How do you get laptops for each
Better no. I'll apple upon it. Apple. No. We can't take it. Me there at school. I am in school. Bombard. You all fail. Detention. Wow. I like that class here. I'm gonna sleep. Put no detention, then sleep. What? Mm. Hello? Good night. Just call the munchies, okay? No, no, just Triforce. We're sharing snacks. What cockafat? Huh? I can't hear you. What rules? What? Stated can y'all hear him? It sounds like him really close to him phone and this shit is very weird.
Is it loud?
Yeah.
I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, I can hear you. I know it gone. Jeez on him. I
Not
can't.
you?
No, it's like it will talk and it goes silent. Like it chip out.
He's talking now.
Yeah. Alright, I'm hearing something about rules. What happened now? I can hear you, but you're going in and out. Why me can't hear you good now when you're talking? Me can't hear. Oh boy. Yeah, I can hear you. You're saying no? The rules for what now? Daily who? Yes, very much so. And get some if you can, as they're always important. But that's I played Power Rangers. More upon Finder. So where are you guys? It's in there. It's in there. Are you okay? That's okay. Oh, okay. I'm coming. Let me see if we can get this fish. I will not be outsmarted by a fish. Yeah, come I never know where in the gun. Right to the fish gun. I didn't know where you guys were. I'm gonna just find Power Rangers. I'm start play Power Rangers. I never seen nobody.
Hey y'all.
Hey. We're on someone's island, Van Buren's island, and I can't find anybody. Or them see them to buy nooks. Don't move. Come. Me can't even move right now to rot it. I don't know where I'm going. Let's wear the map. Oh, I found him. Please don't lose me again. Campsites.
I want to see the look on those Iraqis' faces or whatever. You show them the Nintendo Switch.
With
Talking
who?
about this, I want to see the look on those Morocco's face if y'all show them the Nintendo Switch. This is the evolution now.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see you.
You're like, I don't see it. That's for me. I don't see it.
This dude
I
has a
wonder,
laptop in camp? Huh?
I wonder if they have electricity out there.
They should. You know, there are some places out here that really, I know, don't have street lights. But that's like in the deep rural places.
Do they probably have like a generator or something?
I don't know. Oh, on a peony wall, I mean, I have no peony wall yet. I was going. I was going. Could I next peony wall? No. Oh, Toronto in the same hemisphere.
They need
Or
to add some group.
northern. Huh?
You can add some group mini games to that Animal Crossing.
They have, I have a timer. And there's like time to, they give you like up to 3 minutes to catch fish before the timer ends. So they put like small stuff in there.
What else they got? As far as group mini game activities.
People make their own things, 'cause I said people make tag. Like they build up the cliffs and they put it in checker mode, so all I can do is jump. And if I can like use my net and catch her, then you're it. And yeah, that's how they play it. I want to try that for my island. It sounds kind of fun.
You
And
could
there's
build one
other
like
game I thought of I could do. So yeah. But when my island stop though. There is this game I used to play on Habbo. It's like the Aras. What the hell? We're not rotted. What happened now? What is me? This dude did not just kick us out. I refuse to. This dude.
Power must have been lost, your system must be turned off, because internet drops, so keep going.
Okay.
That's the only way.
I'm going to need a foot rub. Ow. This. It's alright. I wish my island looked like yours, man. It's fine or whatever. Van Buren ain't slick. I can get them with my game room. That's what I put on my island, y'all whack. Oh, Jesus. Stick to the
so
shirts, yeah, alright?
so you can buy other people's designs and custom creations, stuff like that with those bells or whatever.
Yeah. You can
Got it.
people like create their own design and they can and they screenshot the creator's ID so you they can like get it on your thing. But you need the shop to be open to do that. If you can get some custom toys.
Okay, that's decent.
This dude just literally okay. I've never been booted like that before. stated always has fucked up audio. Is he drunk?
No, motherfucker ain't drunk. I don't even fucking drink.
You don't?
No, I just told y'all that.
This island was trash. Well, I'd like to see yours. You have so much mouth.
Who said that, Danny?
Danny.
Of course. Danny went all the way into the future. He ahead of everybody.
Danny not even that, but can't tell say we that took over Danny Island like foolishness. Can I have your friend code? Alright, let me want to come out and go into it and then you can like screenshot it.
5.99. What's that?
There I am. Oh damn. Wait, which game? What have I spent a lot of time on? 2 hours. I'll play Animal Crossing more than anything else. Eek. And Robin is in the chat singing. Good night, Van Buren. Can I have your friend? Oh, you can't. I'm going to come off of it now. Okay. My feet hurt. This foot. It feels like there's a ball out of place.
You see, the back of your foot, that's what it will do. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot walk on your feet anymore.
Yeah, that does help me right now. Ow. Ow. Why does that have to hurt me all of a sudden? Oh, this guy. I forgot to give this dude this bugs. What I mean, make I get Pinot all up on my island. They just don't like me. That's it. Oh, Mr. Sir, who love the bugs a little bit too much. Where is he? There you are, little shit. Come here. Flick. His name is Flick. That one's successful. I'm trying to figure out what I can put here. Because I already have the heart thingy right here. I'll put like some benches. So it's not complete nothingness. Let me put this on my house. So it look in the attic. Tell stated he's a buster. Lord Jesus. I hope he's not here to hear this. Tell stated he is a buster and I ain't one of these protesters. I'll run fades.
Who
He's
says that?
oh shit, he's heard it. Cornelius.
Danny.
Danny says, man, I'm the toughest dude here. I have the eye of the tiger and the heart of a lion. Cornelius, eye of the tiger. Rocky was a
Test one is
bum. Who's Rocky?
test, test one is I run bald fades only.
I hope you heard that, Cornelius. Why not put me in and make it like, you know, all I can do is read. Boy. Point being, in this whole community, I'm the toughest. Of course, Danny. Yeah, we know this. I don't know about all that.
Except when it comes to Street Fighter.
Exactly. When they get on the street fight or something there. Toughest what? The toughest fighter. Toughest runner, Danny Duckington. So now Danny them brand new. Can't escape that. I am so sorry. I hear a new voice in here. Good night.
Dark Green Danny.
Danny don't feel no way. I just hear a nickname that. I'm under no contractual obligation to play Street Fighter. Now you say you would no. Stated. Now him said that he would play it. How Street Fighter come in? Who mentioned Street Fighter for arrange for Danny and Mr. Waifu God play Street Fighter? I don't know how that started.
I heard Danny challenged him or something like that. Danny said this is the wrong line. Danny gave him challenge. He said below the camp said. Hell, even Rob was talking about this on my stream like last week. They played Smash Bros. And when it came to Street Fighter, he said he has no match with me. I'm just thinking what the risk it is. I can't tell Danny that more often. I know he defends him.
You need to forget panic, Danny. Y'all look really chickeny right now.
Plus, I ain't get paid either. So I'm getting live for free.
Hey. Well on there. Point is Jagan is butthurt. He got beaten not one, not two, but 10 times. If you say it, make him hear.
AKA Dark Green Danny.
You really have.
Have you
You
ever seen that show called Dark Green Episode?
do what?
Have you ever seen that show called Dark Green Episode?
No.
Oh gosh, I need to listen to that.
I know. You ride as the captain commander of the Valkyries. You are now until further notice. So she call him Daddy Duck. Look, Danny, listen to the captain commander. That is what the rules is, and that's how it's going to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You made it this way. We had no stake in this, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, no, it's all good. I beat you 9 times, so if I were you, I'd zip you the lippy. Who you talk to? Who Danny I talk to?
Zippy the lippy.
Who is Danny referring as to?
9 times, so if I would do, I'd be talking to him for sure.
Can make music too.
You're talking about Jaden, that's
Damn. Oh, she had done it. Such is life. Point is, I'm a beast. Yeah, man. Nobody is this. Jesus.
Tell Danny. Come say.
No, you're a duck. Let me Google how to make some plants. Yeah, hold on. Man, I type in Google on my phone. Look here. Hybrid. Let's make some mums. Mums. I don't know if I pronounce it, but you know what I mean. Purple. I already have purple. Do I have pink? White and red would give me pink. I already made pink. Uh, Hybrid yellow. And it's
Tell
called
me if this,
yellow.
the stream's gonna go into intermission for 5 minutes and then come back for chill stream. Not yet.
Why? Okay, let's try to make some hybrid yellow. So I'm going to need bread and yellow.
Let everybody know. In 5 minutes, you're gonna end the stream and come back in 3 minutes.
Guys, we're gonna end the stream in 5 minutes and we're gonna come back in a chill stream, so give us a few. Oh, I sold all my stuff, didn't I?
Danny says, tastes like Haterade.
No! I got rid of everything. Alright, I'm gonna need. See if nobody can steal me none right now. Um, red and yellow. People must up on Discord right now. Going this Animal Crossing Discord is really helpful. Garden trading services, song trade. Mm, mm. Where would I find plants though? Fossil fruit, furniture, garden trades and services. Yeah, I would put this. Does anybody have red and who? Red and yellow. Let's see if anybody can sell me one right now.
So tell everyone you're gonna ride back, okay?
We'll be right back, guys.